Hey there, everybody. Yeah, sorry for the small delay. It's been a hectic day. Okay. Hey there, John. Welcome. Yeah, today is going to be hopefully a more interesting stream. We'll see. The main goal will be to I added a bunch of the hairs yesterday, so that's pretty nice. Um, okay, so let's open up stuff. All right, so now we have that. Where's stream window? Here it is. Hey there, Ryan B. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, let's see. I did some work because I know this stuff isn't the most interesting. I did some work on my off time, and I have been able to get a lot of data structures all set up. And I can say that the hair can officially be rendered. So let's just wait for everything to load in. But, okay, so yeah, we're currently waiting for the textures. There's a lot of textures in the game right now. It's a we're gonna do we're gonna optimize it a bit once we remove the materials, the extra materials that we aren't using. But for now, you know, that's a bit hard to commit to. Let's see, let's close the packages. Okay, let's find that location. Here it is. Okay. Okay, yeah. See, we have hair. Yay! Yay, we've gotten hair in there. This one's nice. Um, why is it erroring? Accessory equals nil. So 158 add accessory. Um, Scalp util bad accessory. See, what was it? 158. Line 158 bad accessory. New accessory. So what? So which one was it trying to find? Texture type. Texture type is material. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to reorganize how I've stored the hairs. Kids don't eat spoiled food. Um, yeah, no, I wouldn't eat spoiled food either, at least not intentionally. But that's why I'm so relatable with the youth. Let's see. Here is okay. So all right. So check out replicate storage, library characters, hair, scalp. Okay. So check. check this out. Okay, so we have a bunch of hairs right now. Okay, so I'm going to start by doing a basic for IV and I. Okay, so for folder in iPairs workspace.scalp it workspace.scalp get descendants hair. Okay, do if hair is a accessory and dot name equals original, then dot name equals hair dot parent dot name hair dot parent equals workspace dot scalp and okay, nice. All right, so now we have this set here. Though this should hopefully make it a bit more readable. All right, so we have all of these different hairs available right now. So we're gonna recolor them and make them mono textured in a second. So for that, let's see. So first, let's go to recolor. Let's just make a new item called accessory util or something. Okay. So now, new accessory. Okay, so let's see. So publish image, assets, update Hada. The Hada. That's not even a word. All right, so download, we'll keep that in there. Get accessory pivot, pivot accessory. Okay, so let's put that in here. Load accessory. Let's make this one item ID number. Import service. Hey there, TKO. Welcome, welcome. We're currently doing a minor refactor with, let's see, moving some of this stuff. Moving some of the code we wrote last time to a single folder so that we can access it from other places. So retexture of, and part of that okay, so that looks about correct. Okay, yay. So we move that over. Get if valid for scalp. Okay, so format accessory. All right, so format accessory. So we have to use asset service. Import service. Asset service. Okay, so I think so. Get asset ID. Util. Get asset ID. What else should we move over? Yeah, sorry that this has been such a uneventful last few streams, but it's all building momentum for you know, an eventual pretty cool thing, I'd say. So pivot accessory. Now, okay, so I'm just going to change the load accessory stuff here to, and format accessory, I'm going to make those private. Ideally, we would never have, ideally, we would never have that be called externally. Load accessory. Have you ever tried roasted seaweed snacks? I just had, it was good. I had. Yeah, I had that a lot during my internships. I enjoy it. My family doesn't care for them much. They say the smell's too fishy. But I can't. I don't really have a good sense of smell. Uh, so I don't know what they're talking about exactly. Hey there, Wolf. Thank you for stopping by. How have you been? Scalp. Okay, so load accessory. Okay, so we're just gonna do this the hard way. So load accessory, asset ID. Format accessory. Okay, so format accessory, the turn accessory. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, so add texture variants. So accessory util, local So we're going to have, first we're going to have sudo enum dot asset texture type. All right, Wolfgang, I've had an all right day, bit busy. Ruckus Stone, quick question: will you be able to edit every individual suit part like in the Superhero Life 3 suit editor? You'll have a lot more control, but it's not. I don't want to commit to like individual pieces. I'd rather just have the pieces themselves be modular rather than have every single piece have full control. Once editable meshes and editable textures are out, that might change, but I don't know when exactly they'll be out, so it's hard to say. Okay, so template accessory. Okay, so sudo enum function template accessory monocolor. Okay, so we're let's see. Squid stick. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. How'd you break it? Okay, so texture variant handlers. Okay, so brightest monocolor goes here. My forehead. That's interesting. Not entirely sure how one does that, but uh, best best of luck getting through that. Hope your forehead's okay. Brightest monocolor. Okay. Let's move this farther down. Okay, so surface appearance. Glad to hear it's all right, man. Those head injuries, that's no joke. Okay. CJ, when will you turn the texture buildings into block buildings? I'm not sure. I think once I have the character, the main priority right now is to get the character data stuff done, and maybe a basic and like a basic UI to start interacting with it, because I do think the most important part is the character stuff. Um, However, at the end of the day, like the I I think I'll probably do the map stuff before we go like we publish it to the superhero life stuff, because I won't add interiors immediately, but I do agree that like, these buildings especially are pretty ugly. And so I want to replace them relatively quickly. Um, yeah, the texture ones, this one ended up looking all right. But yeah, no, I'll probably get some kind of workflow going for these ones at some point. It's just, one workflow at a time. Let's see. So yeah, so right now we have, okay, so asset, attribute. Okay, so the accessory util, format accessory, util dot texture variant handlers, texture type, accessory. All right, so now return the accessory, and I think that should allow, okay, so retexture of that. Okay, so let's start by actually loading in the module. Import sub shared character accessory util. And that, okay, so okay, so what else? Should anything else worth okay, so I should probably fix what I've done here. So import share subshared character asset util. Get accessory pivot. I think we should just remove this whole variance section entirely. You know, get hair folder. Wouldn't be asset util, it'd be their sub shared accessory util. Then, okay, so we fixed that. Nice. Character accessory util. Hey there, Shardo. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Let's see. So right now we're pretty much just, let's see, I guess loading in accessories. Should I provide a optional C-frame? Is that too much information? Nah, that's fine. Okay, so load accessory CF. Okay. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking the code we made yesterday and cleaning it up a little bit. For local z equals, all right, so for z equals 1, z texture type in I pairs. Oh, I need to add the pseudo enum requirement. It's crazy just how much code you get so quickly once you've started really building out your workflow. So I guess let's see, get enum items, asset texture type, do end, let's see. Three util b dot item dot id. What else? Texture type. Okay, so local sync equals 3. Why isn't texture type? Why does it always scrub the? Swear it always scrubs that output. Okay, so we're almost there. We're almost done with the refactor, which is exciting. So hair folder, beautiful. Okay, so I think it create variants folder. What else? So create variants folder. Okay, I think that pretty much is all I need from that. Okay, sorry, it's good to refactor your code on occasion. This specifically has been a lot of refactors in a row. It's mostly because there's just so much stuff we're trying to do, and my weak brain can only remember so much of it. Um, but yeah. Uh, okay, so I'm going to move apply accessory to this, and then get humanoid. Character humanoid, and then return humanoid. So now from here, we add import sub shared character humanoid util. Okay, so character humanoid util, apply accessory, get humanoid character. Yay, code. All right, so let's see. Let's connect the code in. Let's try doing this a few more times. Ooh, it does not like that. No matching accessory for blah. Oh, did I not fix scalp util? New accessory. Oh wait, I forgot to okay, I forgot to change this part. Okay, so we should remove new accessory. Oh no, we should replace new accessory with. Okay, so am I coming off completely incoherent? I feel like I'm coming off completely incoherent. It's okay if I am. I'm not going to be mad. It's just like just trying to keep a gauge on how crazy I'm sounding. Okay, so local accessory equals load accessory asset ID texture type return accessory. Let's see, and I'm just going to remove hair asset folder entirely. Get all asset IDs. Okay, so for where's the index data? For index data, table insert IDs v.asset ID. So get all asset IDs. I feel like I should reduce the okay, so get index data to number. Yeah. Oh, and we want to add the so load asset, new accessory, add tag, scalp hair tag. And we no longer need replicated storage. All right, our code is looking much cleaner, much healthier. All right, hair data 108, attempt to call nil value. So let's go into player data, character data, identity data. Also, I'm going to rename this asset data. I know that messes up so many workflows, but okay, so extensions, tasks, Settings. Okay. Source, asset data, asset data, asset data. It's just it makes for so much easier actually determining these things apart. So let's just save for a second, see if that fixes everything. So asset data, hairstyle, da, da, da. Okay. What was the error I saw? Was it 10? Hair data 108. Okay, so identity data, appearance data, head data, hair data. We are so deep into this. Okay, index data. Gotcha. Okay, so asset data. So 108, humanoid util, apply accessory. Okay, we want to add import sub shared. Let's see, character accessory util. Okay, so that should hopefully avoid some weirdness with that. Let's try again. Okay, nice. Okay, it's working all right. Why couldn't you speak? I do not know, Wolf Gamer. Okay. Yay. All right. So let's see. The heck is happening with that? Hmm. Bit odd. But oh well. Cool. Let's see. Will the characters be blocky? Not necessarily. It'll probably be something closer to variations of this body style, because I feel like that's more common on Roblox. The tech itself will be written body agnostic, ideally. It's just, actually going through and hooking up all that stuff. Um, okay, so it's funny how some of these do seem to work pretty well in terms of accepting the recoloring. Like this one's doing fine, but then some of them it's just like, yeah, we can't handle this. Uh, oh yeah, no, yeah, we'll probably be going with some variation of this. I'm not set like we're gonna have different body types most likely, but we're gonna start out with something more or less just this one. Um, okay, just a second. I want to try something. I think I might know what the issue is. Screen GUI, image label. Okay, so let's move this over here. 300. Okay, so okay, so image label. So background doesn't do anything. I think I'm forgetting to put the I think I'm forgetting to put on the correct transparency for some of them. So let me check up on that. So we have editable images, these different workflows, clamp value, invert value to grayscale, key alpha to inverse value. Okay, yeah, I need to do that to some of these. Key alpha to inverse value, key alpha to inverse value. All right, so that should fix a lot of these issues. So now um, the hair should be coming in colored every time. Yay! Okay. Okay. Also, I'm going to make a texture data class. Asset data, texture data. Okay, so let's actually unify this. Okay, so we're going to take the basic boilerplate we wrote for these different things. But yeah, no. So the cool thing now is that basically we have the ability to now have full like control over the hair colors potentially. It's not trusted for this place. The heck? What do you mean assets not trusted for this place? Load accessory. Okay, so I guess we'll just throw an error. So load accessory. Okay, so call function local success message equals, if not success, then error load failed for item ID because message. All right, so so next time that happens, we'll be ready. Um, but yeah, like, okay, is this one, this one's just a normal one. All right, come on. Yeah, we have these different hair colors. Like we have basically full control over the hair textures now, which is nice. The true hair. Um, mm, Here's an example. So we have so with this one right here, oh, this is actually just the original color. Never mind that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so we have, the ability to just recolor the hair like this. So instead of having a billion textures for every color of the hair, we can just have one, you know? I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, you can get some cool looking characters, hopefully. But yeah. Oh no, there's a lot of girl hair. Um, for sure. Like here are all the hair. Here's literally all the hair we have planned for the game right now. Like there's a lot. Yeah. So like if you see it here, you should be able to wear it in game. Yeah. So all of these are more or less hooked up, and whenever I press this render button here, it basically creates one of them using one of those, except it's gone through a workflow which allows me to dynamically recolor it, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, that way you can get much more variety from hair than just, that single. Yeah, now honestly I'm still annoyed that Roblox didn't ever really commit to this because I think it's pretty nice to just be able to. So all the old ones are there most likely because the actual workflow before used a lot of default Roblox hairs. Some of them, if they aren't, we'll just have them mapped to something else. Currently, we're just building out the main system before we necessarily try to translate over the previous one. Let's see. Let's see. How about, okay, so let's make let's take the hair data from before and make something called, let's see, we'll call this texture data. Init.lua. Let's see, character accessory util. Okay, so hair util. So we're not going to have any build or clear methods on this one. This one's going to be a fully just read-only type, essentially. Yeah, we're just going to use this as a, okay, so default. Okay, so texture count. Okay, so texture data, location, blah, blah, blah. Type. Okay, so let's actually make this something more useful. So material equals enum.material. Color is equal to that. So material variant is equal to this. Let's see, what else do we want? Reflectance is equal to this. Transparency is equal to this. Let's see. So now for texture data, let's just move all of this over to make it as simple as possible. Okay, so now hopefully this will be more is here data, you put index data up as a package? What the heck? Okay. So now, with all of this in mind, how many more days or weeks do you think this will take? I guess you have to define this a bit more specifically. Let's see. Texture data. Okay, so we have type data. So we are going to Okay. Okay, so string could not be converted into blah, blah, blah. Whoops. Okay, so that one. Okay, so that should be. Oh, how many more days or weeks do you think the remaster will take? So I guess like there's not going to necessarily be like a super clear finish line for a while, but we're hopefully I'll have the character editor playable in the next few weeks. And like we might, I can definitely see sometime early June getting like a playable, testable mode for Superhero Life 2 where people can go in and poke around. That's but that probably won't have any powers. The powers will take a while, but just to go in and mess around with the character editor, I think that people will enjoy that. Let's see. Texture data. Um, I really don't want to rely on the material enum directly. Let's see, what's like a good thing? So how about texture.json or something? Okay, so let's do, what do they call it? And then material, smooth plastic, material variant. Will there be character sizing and will suit glitch be a feature? Yeah, both those should be the thing. Suit glitch should definitely um, allow it to be in there. But yeah, so let's see. Well, smooth plastic. I don't know. What's a good material? Leafy grass, painted brick, plaster, sidewalk. Oh, whoops. So plastic. Trying to think what's like a good. metal machine forged metal plate. Why did that not copy over? Okay, and then, so that and that base material is metal. All right, cool. So textures. How about just go with materials? Name, default, name, metal plate. So, something nice. All right. So now, hopefully, okay, so we should have that. So let me actually add a task to a thing so that we can actually have that auto generate. So data.material.json. So changes to materials should lead to changes in, let's see, shared texture data dot materials data. Okay, so dot luau. I think that makes sense. Data dot materials dot luau. Okay, and then hopefully, so now it's just, did I mess it up? I think I'm going to mess it up. Let's check back to settings. Okay, so shared, all right, output debug console. Materials.json. Is it material.json? No, it's materials. False, file to luau, input, data, materials.json, out, source, shared, texture data, materials, data.luau. Let's see. Looks like that's crashed entirely. So let's try that again. What did I forget? Settings. Oh wait, I guess I'm not supposed to have a ending trailing comma, maybe? Smooth plastic was your favorite texture? You said that the shiny texture that was added? Oh yeah, no, smooth plastic's pretty awesome. Yeah, no, I think just it's a good default. The main thing is how do I get, okay, so let me just see if anything's working right now. So whatever I have done here, it has bricked the entire thing. Okay, let's try now. Okay, so if I was data materials.json out.luau. It's like it's not even detecting it, which I think is probably the most painful part. Okay, wait, so now that's working. So is it really just not finding the thing? Wait, okay, let's try this. Um, run, save, done. Thanks, Wolf. Let's see. Now, I think in fairness, my work has gone from a bunch of really cool visual stuff to like code stuff, which I'm just lucky to have um, 6 to 7 viewers as is, like that. I'll see it drop to 3 when I'm doing something really boring, which is what I'm expecting to happen now as I'm just debugging a really archaic feature. hmm Okay, so let's see. Maybe somehow this will get it to detect it. Somehow. Scalp import, air scalp indices, hair scalp metadata, settings, hair import, scalp metadata. Okay, so let's try this. Scalp import, scalp metadata, update, append indices. All right. So now, hopefully, we'll get hopefully we'll get something. That'd be nice, But alas, seems as though I have once again been made a fool. Okay. The amount of time I waste with just optimizations, I swear. Let's try that. What was the, let me just check to see what all I've changed. Type shell. Hey there, chill. How's it going? Right now, I am trying to figure out why the file watcher thing I have set up is no longer watching my files. It's supposed to run some code every time yeah, it's supposed to run some code every time, but instead it is not, which is annoying me. Um, so yeah, it's just a pain in the butt to debug. Some directory. So backslashes have to be escaped. Because like the thing is, when I go and I change something like here, it finds it fine. Oh, at least it used to. Maybe my fixes have broken it. How long is today's stream? Today's probably going to be a 3 hour one, so we got about an hour and a half left ish. Um, yeah, so we're about halfway through. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, got it. Beautiful. Okay, now everything's working. Um, so let's see. During flight I was in Oh, I'm sorry to hear you got hurt, man. Um, I can't say that usually the ego is stronger than the body long term. I would recommend, no, when you're an adult, you can't just get in fights. So that's usually not a skill you want to build up too much. But sorry to hear someone was mean to your sister, though. That's not cool of them. Let's see. Texture data. Okay, so your favorite autocomplete is here. Zone. Yeah, the import child. Materials data. Okay, so we have to wait for child materials data. Unknown required. Let's go. Um, so okay. Are we still working on the hair? Nope. Well, kind of. We're right now we're putting the texture data into a single place, so that we can just reuse it across all the accessories rather than just having to re-implement it every time we do like hair or eyes or whatever, you know? Um, but yeah, so for this, material index type. Okay, so material index is equal to 1. I think I'm sorry to hear that all those years of physical therapy have gone down the drain, but like, I'm not sure I'd always say getting in a fight's the right thing. I think it's always good to stand up for your sister, but you know, I don't think your sister would be happy if maybe I can't speak for her, but if I learned my sister got in a lot of pain because they stood up for me, I'd feel bad. I wouldn't want them to be in a lot of pain. And so I think oftentimes, the you really want to look for solutions and ways to support people that aren't putting yourself at physical risk. Because, as you can see, that takes a heavy toll. And, now that you're, in a weaker state, I think it's even more important because, yeah, you can't always control how strong the other person is, but, you can do your best to avoid getting in a fight. Um, so yeah, no, I'd encourage you to find a way around that in the future, though. you know, you want, when you're an adult, there's going to be even less like uh, allowance for you to get into a fight. Yeah, no, in video game, vengeance in video game and movies is a lot is a lot more workable than vengeance in real life. That's definitely true. Okay, so let's just start by encoding. So BL RGB. So maybe let's do data dot material index. So RGB, and then data dot texture, data dot math dot floor data. How about local ref trans precision equals 20? Okay, so so version index. So, are we missing any other bits of data? So material type. Oh yeah, we got to do type. So we should add one more in the end. Pseudo-enum get enum value for enum item data dot type. Texture type. There it is. Okay, so now we have that. So texture type. So type. All of this stuff goes together. Just joined the stream. What are we working on? Hey there, Speedy. Thank you for stopping by. We're mostly just working on the setting up these different data structures around texture. So then the texture data structure will allow us to more easily configure the hair data. Let's see. Local. So if data.material index equals 1, and let's see, local case index equals 1. Trying to think of the best way to store this data. Okay, we'll just keep it simple for now. Okay, so we have all of these things, and then hopefully, okay, so we have index, to index plus 1. So then RGB, that looks correct. Raw ref, raw trans, text type value. Okay, so from here, type, so texture type, and then so we have material index, we have, okay, so Texture data.transparency equals raw ref divided by ref trans precision. Reflectance. All right, so yay, now we've gotten some code. All right. Thank you. Sounds good, Zone. See you in a bit. Will food or radios be added? I think there definitely will be like props and stuff that you can like hold, but and most including food. Radios is a bit specific. We'll probably get like a cell phone or something before you get a radio, you know? I feel like that's more realistic. Function. Let's see. Will the music player return? Music player will return. Probably with some different songs on it. Oh, cooked Krister. That is a new phrase. When will the update come? So we'll probably have a basic playable like character customization test thing sometime early next month. Might be earlier. Just want to get as much stuff done for that as possible. Let's see. Texture data dot reflectance equals RNG next integer 0 ref trans precision transparency. So we got type, color, material. Okay, so now texture data dot material index equals RNG next integer 1 number of material data. Okay, yay. So now we officially have that. Let me do a quick, let's set up a quick unit test. Just to, so identity print, character data, body data, skin data, eye data. There we go. Okay, so copy that over, unit test dot spec. Okay, so function texture data get material data from get material data material index number then nil house data material variant. All right, cool. So we have all that running. What else? Okay, so let's save texture data. This looks about right. Encoding color type texture location. Okay, so color type material index. What else? So there's material index, reflectance, transparency. Okay, we're missing any? So value dot transparency, reflectance, material index. Okay, so color, so that's 5 traits, And we have 5 unit tests. Great. Okay, so I think that should allow us to test things. Let's run the unit test. Okay, so also save all of these. Unit test. Okay, it's angry at me. Okay, success, but the texture data stuff succeeded, except for reflectance. Got expected value 0.57, got 5.8 instead. That's weird. Let's see, why is it angry at me for that? So next integer 0 to 100 divided by, oh, is it because one of them does floor, the other one does round? Oh wait, shoot. Let's try this one, I guess. That might solve it. Texture data. Yeah, okay, so all the texture data is succeeding. That's good. Um, oh yeah, no, the buildings are going to get a nice upgrade for sure. Yeah, especially when we get that procedural generation stuff running on the surface level. We're also going to be decorating the actual outside using a similar technique. So look forward to that. Let's see. So hair data, skin data. What else is there? I guess with all that in mind, let's actually import shared texture data. All right. So now we are going to have texture be texture data. Type texture data equals texture. Okay, so texture data, color, remove that. We can remove the, okay, that's about all we can remove though. Okay, so if I recall correctly, okay, so texture data dot random d next integer 1 to 1,000. You know, we'll just get that going. Nice. So we'll have that in there. Code data.color data, so dot textures equal to that. Okay, so texture data dot encode data dot texture. Perfect. And so I think that should work. And so we'll just copy this over. RGB location type encoded texture data. And now texture data dot decode go to texture data. See, much simpler code, I think, for the most part. Texture data dot new data dot texture data texture dot color v dot material equals dot texture dot material index. So texture data dot get material data material. Okay, so local mat data equals v dot material variant equals if, then okay. Let's see what else is there. What are your top 10 Phase 4 Marvel projects, including the Guardians Hot Special by the? I don't think I could name 10 of them. Phase 4, that was Thanos, right? In Phase 5? Yeah, yeah, sorry about that. No, that's Phase 3. Okay, I've only seen a few Phase 5 things then. So post Infinity War phases. Post Infinity War. I liked Loki. I'd say Loki's probably the one I like the most. Um, then Spider-Man No Way Home. I guess WandaVision. The one with the Egyptologist. What was that one called? Yeah, that's all I can remember. I didn't Guardians 3 I heard is very good, but I haven't actually seen it yet. Um, just when it came out, I was kind of busy in life and just, missed me, unfortunately. So all right, yay. So I think that looks pretty good. So let me actually copy this over to texture data. Okay, so modules, texture data, texture. It's on Disney Plus. I don't actually have Disney Plus. Moon Knight, that was it. Yeah, yeah, that was the Egyptologist one. I thought it had a good premise. I just kind of lost interest after the first episode or two. It seemed I don't have like any critiques of Moon Knight. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of lost me. I'm definitely one of those people who had trouble moving on after Infinity War. It just felt like everything was kind of small and hard to maintain. Didn't help that my favorite character was Iron Man. Let's see. Texture equals texture data dot random RNG next integer. Okay. Well, that's the thing. I did watch Loki and WandaVision. I watched those in like 2020. That was like 4 moves ago. Yeah, I watched those. I stopped having Disney Plus because of my disappointment with the series in general. No, not like those were fine. It was just kind of like realizing, okay, I didn't really care about the Hawkeye show. I didn't really care about the any of the new movies that came out. So it was just like, yeah, yeah. I just kind of lost me. It's not like a problem. Like, if it didn't lose you, that's great. I I might be missing out. I just there's just so many things to watch and so little time. So I guess let's see. Is it really just two properties? Dang. Okay, so BB, so BBS, BBS. I type encoded texture, texture data, decode encoded texture. I data. Let's see. Is there anything else? If you, I don't know, man. I'm at Taco Bell right now. Uh, nice, nice. Enjoy. I miss Taco Bell a lot. That I do. They don't have any in Brazil. If you get Disney Plus, don't watch She-Hulk. I don't know, man. I'm guessing it's not great, but all I'm saying is that I'm guessing it's like Captain Marvel tier, where Captain Marvel was, wasn't the best character. It was fine. It was passable. She was a bit annoying, bit you could tell her character wasn't done justice, but like the amount people lost their minds over it. I think the most level-headed approach is the Red Letter Media one. I think that they did a decent job. But like I don't know, it just seemed like a lot of the most annoying people on the internet were the ones upset about She-Hulk. It very much felt like a reactionary thing. Um, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not saying I would like it. I haven't seen it. And there's a reason for that because I probably know I wouldn't enjoy it. I just don't think that I just think that a lot of people who hate on, there's just a noticeable trend that whenever it's like a woman or like a black person, the internet is like, oh, this movie's awful. Um, the exception of Black Panther. I guess everyone just kind of agreed we're gonna go nice on these ones. Um, yeah, though the CGI in Black Panther was not good. I really wish they'd stop rushing the CGI on these. I know they have to release like 20 a year, but I think it's really holding the franchises back at this point. Okay. Texture data new. Did anyone see the Marvels? Was that one good? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the I know that Miss Marvel, I heard everyone loved that TV show, and I saw from the commercials around it that they did some interesting stuff with what's it called? They did some interesting stuff with like the editing. Like there was a lot of like cool drawings in it, and I like that. I like it when they try new things. They should do that more. Let's unit test this again. Okay. Is okay, so are there any successes from appearance data, eye data, type, texture? Texture data. So where's hair data failing? Body data, body modification, skin data, head data, 3. What's going on with head data? Or hair data, that's what I'm looking for. Hair data, unit test 3. What does that mean? I really wish Gold Bomber would type his stuff. He's such a talented programmer, but it really gums up my systems whenever I use it. Yeah, I I think they want to do some prequel stuff with Sam Jackson, which I'm okay with. I I think that. Oh, did anyone see the one that everyone hated, the Secret Wars? What was that like? I just heard the everyone lost their mind on that one. Nice, nice. Things are coming in looking pretty good. That's cool. Yeah. I heard that the special effects were pretty rough in that one specifically. Figure out why is it not? Okay, so random RNG, should data new, type the. Let's see, so we have hair type. We take that away, add that back. Okay. Did I get the thing wrong? Okay, so we have hair location B L B S. You see, it'd be weirder to me if Asset is not trusted for this place. How many freaking assets do we got to go through and remove? You know? Okay, so I'm just going to start dealing with that directly. Asset data, character, accessory. Um, where's the get asset ID? Or would that be under scalp? Okay, so now we're trying to. Okay, so get index, get all asset indices. If v dot asset ID is over 0, then knock that out. And then get index data, assert asset ID is over 0. Okay. The heck is this hair? Hair is not hair. True. Okay. How did it get? Am I just using? Okay, so index data for I. Okay, so get all. So that's working fine. Now in hair, index data. Hair scalp detail, get all asset IDs. How the heck did it get? Okay, am I like encoding the types wrong? Type, type -1, random, type, hair type count. Okay, gotcha. There it is. There's the issue. Okay, so index data, or no, hair scalp util, get. Okay, so we have to do this one a little bit more cleverly. Okay, so local asset IDs equals scalp, hair scalp util, get all asset IDs. Let's see. Hair, so sudo enum dot get enum items, texture type, one, get all asset IDs. So that looks correct. Items. All right. RNG next integer one. Run number of those. Okay, so I got, so this should get all the asset IDs and local asset ID equals RNG next integer one number of asset IDs. And then you should get hair scalp util get index local texture type. Welcome back, Zone. Okay, so I think, okay, so that should hopefully lead to a safer random level. Was that also what was bugging up the unit test? Let's see. My data 64. Why is it? It's a unit test. Print I input equals output equals. Okay, so texture. Oh no, you messed it up. How could you, Zone? Why? Games never come out. Okay, so input type I. Why is it not? Okay, so I typed. Okay, so this should hopefully give more context as to where we are erroring. Hey there. My wonderful girlfriend, everybody. All right, see ya. Okay. Let's see. What's her name? Oh, her name's Yanni. Okay, that should be a bit better. Okay, so test equals I, A, test B, test C, test D. Okay, so let's figure out where we are going wrong. So unit test. Test A1. So test A1, so then data util, so random. So we're losing it in the random part. So I guess let's add some more print statements here. Um, check A, check B, check C, check D1, check D2, check D. Oh, no, wait, I'm in head data, not hair data. It's annoying. Let's try this again. Okay, so check A, check B, check C. I really should use breakpoints more often, but you know, old habits die hard. G, H, I. Okay, let's find out where we are having the issue. Okay, so test A, E, F, between F and G. So it's get index. So get index is the issue. Hair scalp util. Um, huh, one step forward, two steps back. Did we fix it? I think we fixed it. Or we buried the error so far back. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Every time I'm losing my mind every single freaking time I add the print statements. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's just do okay. Let's just see how things are working. Okay, so temp nil with texture. Oh, okay. I think we might have actually found some stuff now. Body data, skin data, head data, success, eye data, 5. Check G, H. I'm so confused as to why this isn't working. I can already tell at a certain point, you know that a bug has to be something really stupid because it's taken too long. Like you because you had to check every single tiny stupid thing. And yeah, that's the stage we're at right now. Attempt to index no scale. Okay, so how about focus? Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, check I. Success, body modification. Okay, I'm gonna have to just disable some of these. How do I? Okay, so where do I put the focus for it to work? Okay, so unit test, focus. Um, okay, so let's try this again. Unit test, skipped, skipped, skipped. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. If it's the death of me. Okay, so now let's go back to okay, so test B1. Where's body modifications? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so encoding. Let's move these into here so that we can get more, so we can get a more accurate timing of things. Coding. Describe. Okay. What's the error happening here? Okay, so unit test.spec. Let's try this. Skipped. Types. Test easy. Okay, so it's before all. Okay. So now, so before all. For all, for all, for all. Okay, let's try this now. Close all, close others. Okay, so let's clear that. Okay, so skipped. Let me actually go back through and set these back to 512 and see if they will still listen to. Seriously? Why won't it skip it before each, after each, expect, describe, it, describe, skip, describe, focus, describe. I don't know when skip is supposed to be called if it's not there, but whatever. Um, Such a headache. Okay, so unit test, check I. Okay, so let's see where it is failing. Check I, check A. This is going to be something that's so annoying. I can already tell. Let's see. So check I, check A. Before all, it fails at 5 during the before all phase. RNG rand I. Enc 1, dec 1, add one of y'all is going to be the one that causes the problem. Encoding 1. So it's happening at the encoding phase. We're on to something, y'all. BLS, pair location, data.location. Okay, so location value, local encoded texture equals that. Come on, do it, please. Dang it, it worked. Okay, okay. All right, so we fixed it. It was something stupid. I put a parenthesis in the wrong place, and for some reason it didn't error. What happened to the type checker? I feel like it's getting weaker. I have strict on at the top, right? Oh well. Um, but yeah, 512, unit test 512, unit test 512, unit test 512, unit test 512. Let's remove the skips. It's not like they worked anyway. Okay. Location, hair data. Forgot to remove these prints. Unit test, and yay, a bunch of successes. Cool. And now, if we go into the encoding a level up, why is hair data? Let's see, is head data do anything? Eye data? Okay, so hair data, unit test, encoding type. Hair data, unit test. So everything's successful, head data, until we get to skin data. Okay, so let's see why skin data is failing. Okay. I don't think we need skin data anymore. I don't think we do. Because now that we have texture data, so skin wouldn't be skin data, it would just be texture data. So we can just do import shared texture data, texture data. So skin texture data, texture data dot random. Let's see, what else? Texture data. And then body modification ended up being its own thing. So body modification data. And as a result, by okay. And it looks like, are we not encode? Okay, we're not even doing encoding yet, so that's not even a problem at this point. Yeah. Encode. Oh, okay. I think you might have mentioned that zone because I remember like that it was me, Barry. It was me. Like I think I remember that. Yeah. Oh, it's a funny joke. I let's see. So unit test dot spec. Okay. So body modification before all. The amount of things that say scalp. Did I? Okay. So it hair, scalp, face, eyebrows. Describe. It body modification. Just go back a level. Or I test. Okay, so body modification. Got hash. Okay, so wait, so local. So if then the expect the body mod hash. Okay, so I think this is good. Just trying to figure out what else needs to be done. So body data, so version index, it's unused. Okay, so body modification data is what's better, Lego or coding? Um, that's a tough one. Both because both of them are so very different, but also you are correct. They scratch the same part of the brain. I'm gonna go with Lego because I think it doesn't ever get as frustrating as when you're coding. I think that's probably what holds coding back. It's the frustration part. So let's see. I think though we have. So let's try rendering a character again. Did that just not work? Oh wait. Oh, it's because I need to skin data. I should just remove that reference. That's unfortunate. Skin data. What are the references to it? Attempt to index nil with build body data. Okay. Happens. Hmm. I don't need accessory util to have all those prints in it. Me. Loading item. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. So now, okay. Okay. So, yeah, I guess losing pieces is frustrating, but I feel like losing pieces is something that's easier to avoid than being bad at programming, you know? Like with losing pieces, you just got to make sure you're in a clean enough area that if something falls away, you can find it. Like there are only so many places a lost piece can be for the most part. And yeah, okay, so body modification data. What type of data would this even be? I'm just gonna have it return a. I'm not doing body modification stuff right now. We're cutting that out. That's just it's just too far in a different direction, you know. It's not something I'm necessarily against, but you know, we're just gonna have to stick with stuff as is for now. Okay, so no robot arms in version 1. What are we doing this stream? Most of the same. Basically, we're working on the character render pipeline essentially. Um, yeah, and what that ends up meaning for the different. Okay, let's see. Why is it erroring? Oh wait, I need to change build. So we're just trying to make it so that we can render a character easily. Currently, all we can do is essentially their head, and even then, not really, because there's not much you can do with the eyes. So current unsupported hair location, currently this. Yeah, it tried to give him a beard. Asset is not trusted for this place. Okay, so we need to find that one. Replace that with -1. All right, yeah, so check this out. One cool thing that I've gotten working with this new workflow is uh, theoretically, we can have different like hair colors with textures even. Um, let's see. Let me just generate it until we find one that has a basic. Okay, here's an example. Nope. This one is using the original texture. My bad. Come on, just give me one. Is there a reason it's not showing me actual? Is it not? It's like it knows I'm trying to show off something. Okay, this one's got to be it. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so with this one, it still has a bit of a texture. Well, show me it on a good one. Come on. Okay, these ones look like they could be it. All right, beautiful. Okay, yeah, okay. So now you can have a texture on your hair and have it recolored, which anyone who's familiar with Roblox Studio is a headache. But luckily, with editable images, we can get something approximately close. And yeah, the main thing now is to just encode all of this. So let's see. Scale encoding precision equals, just do 100. Math.round. Okay, so ooh, nice. Enjoy zone. Data dot height, scale, encoded precision, weight, scale value, body type value equals pseudonym, get enum, get value from enum item, body type, data, body type. Okay, so body type value. So now skin, local encoded skin equals texture data dot encode data dot skin, local encoded head equals head data dot encode data dot head, return string dot pack. All right, so B, 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 B. Let's just get, okay, just put them in there first. Okay, so version index, height value, weight value, scale value, body type value, encoded skin, encoded head. Okay, so that should be another B and then SS. And from that, let's see. String dot unpack B if version index equals 1, then uh, okay. So height value local data equals body data dot new data dot body dot height equals height value divided by scale encoding precision value dot weight value scale value. I don't remember, did I encode head correctly? Oh wait, this would be under texture data. Did I encode that correctly? Ref trans. So that works. So I just got like a momentary worry that like, oh no, did I do this wrong? But it seems like I did not. Okay, so last 10 minutes of stream, right? Yep, yep. Height, weight, scale, body type, skin. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get, so body type equals get value from enum items, body type value. That's getting angry at me. Oh no, it's get enum item from value. Well, that's still angry at me. Okay, so data dot scale skin equals texture data dot decode encoded skin. Data dot head equals texture data dot decode encoded head. No, it should be head data dot decode encoded head. Yay. Else, what was the error I usually put in these? Yeah, just this. Okay, so yeah, Delaware Zone. I'll be back tomorrow. Return data. Yay. body colors. Find first child of class, body colors. I think we're going to have to start working with the humanoid description soon. That's going to be annoying. Description equals character. So let's import humanoid util. Import sub shared character humanoid util. Cool. Get humanoid character. Let's add in under humanoid util. Let's write get humanoid description. Humanoid description. So first we're going to get the humanoid. Let's see. Get humanoid. And we're going to copy that name. Then equals humanoid. Assert description. Yeah. All right, cool. So now we can go back to here and hopefully humanoid util. Character data, body data. Okay. Description. So it's probably good to have both. Humanoid description. Description. Dot. Let's see. How do I set the torso color? Okay, so torso color equals data dot skin dot color. Head color, right color, left arm color, right leg color, left leg color, width equals dot weight, depth scale humanoid description dot height scale equals date dot height. times data.scale. Let's see what else is there. So humanoid height scale. Da, da, da. Okay, so then humanoid, apply description, humanoid description. Okay, let's see how that works. Beautiful. This is so stupid. Okay, I'm going to add a new thing for head called head scale. Okay, so scale equals 1. Same thing, scale encoding precision. Okay, so data dot scale equals RNG next integer 1 to 100 times 1.5 times 1, 5 plus 1. Okay, so data dot scale there. Um, so data dot scale is equal to, and we're just going to have a B back there, local encoded scale equals data dot scale precision. Okay, so data dot scales times all that. Scale encoding precision, coded scale. So we put that at the end. Now down here, we bring it back with hopefully one of those. Dang, looks like some exciting stuff is happening you said it was Arkham City or Arkham Knight? Batman Arkham City. Yeah, that was it. I don't know who would be playing Arkham Knights. I heard that game was not very good. Okay, so head data dot scale equals encoded scale divided coded precision. So I'll just also add a quick thing for the test. Anything I don't have to hash? Scale, scale, scale. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now let's try doing it like this. Humanoid description dot head scale was data dot scale times data dot head dot scale. Okay, let's do it that way. See how that looks. Asset is not trusted for this place. Okay. Perfection. For the requester. Let's see, is this one with recolorable hair? Probably be checking, is it messing with my accessories? Letting me keep them the way I want. So I could imagine it messing with it pretty regularly. Okay. Boy nerd hair. Sweet. Looks like that's working nicely. Yeah, no, we're making some progress on the scaling for sure. Okay, now question is how to best do the um, how to best do the head. Because as far as I can tell, okay, so we have okay, but that's pretty much it, I guess. Let's I I think I've gotten a lot of work done today. But yeah, we have character rendering working for the most part. To know what to make of the asset not being trusted, even though, you know, it was earlier, but we'll just have to see what to make of that as time goes on. That might just be a bug and I should ignore it. But if it's not, then, we might just have to go through and remove a good amount of these. But anyway, I think that'll be pretty much it, y'all. Thank you again for stopping by. And tomorrow, I guess we're going to start doing more outfit related stuff. So that'll be fun. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.